What up, y'all? Trying to bring the energy. Just finished my run. Ran about 4 some miles. I wanted to do my tonal review. It's been 30 days since I had a tonal arrive in my front door. And I've used it for 30 days straight. And it's breezy out here, so sorry if it's too loud. But we're going to do it anyway. Let me tell you that I appreciate the ability to work out in my own home. And I like the way that it pushes you. Oh, it got really dark. I think I would advise it works for people who don't want to spend the time traveling to and from a gym. It works really well for people who want to do 80% of the workout you would get at a regular gym. And I think that it's going to push you to train, especially if you're a type that goes to the gym once or maybe even twice a week. It's going to push you. And it does it in a really subtle, nice way. So I would definitely recommend it. It is pricier than I think most home gyms, but I think it's worth it when you get the digital reinforcement. The metrics, the statistics, and the email reminders and things like that, they're like unnecessary niceties. You know, it's like somebody saying please and thank you. It's one of those things that you don't have to do it, but it's so much nicer when you do. So, and you know, you're working out, so you're supposed to be tough and everything, but it's really an interesting perspective when you add a pleasantry to the workout instead of, nobody gives a damn and nobody's keeping your metrics. And if you don't do it, you're kind of guessing at if you're making progress. Because that's the most important part for a lot of workouts is it's either the mirror, the scale, or, a friend that gives you that reinforcement. And of course, you're still going to get that, especially from consistent workouts. But the beauty is that it's going to give you that reminder that, hey, you're doing all right. Or it's all right if you go down a few pounds to do these reps, but you did them, and just doing an exercise a day is essential. Now, I did it for 30 days straight. I think I did 40 or maybe 50 exercises. Some days I did 2. Some days I had to do something to get credit because I wanted to do something every day, but I just was beat. So I did like a meditation or even a yoga, which, sometimes is not as easy as you might think it's going to be. But I did all those things to just keep it going for 30 days. And the meditation one was actually surprisingly beneficial, and I meditate pretty consistently, but I tried theirs. And the young lady on the video did a good job. It was relaxing and it was beneficial. So even those workouts have value, especially if some people don't know what to do for meditation. They don't even know, or they don't trust any sources. So maybe they'll trust Tonal source to do their meditation. So I thought that was pretty good. The yogas are really challenging, and so I don't want to take anything away from yoga. I appreciate yoga, and anybody who tries to stretch knows that stretching a muscle can be more painful than trying to build a muscle. So I'm not trying to take anything away from yoga. I respect and appreciate yoga tremendously. And I haven't done but 2 of their yoga workouts, but I like them. On the workouts, let's talk about those. I think they're going to improve past the partner workouts, and I know they have the web-based multi-group workouts, but the 2 people in one location, if they could get that to more, that would be awesome. But 2 for now is really cool. If you have somebody that's wants to work out with you, sometimes I train people, and so that works out great. It would be nice if I could train more than. Hey, come here. Come here. Sit. 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 Stay. Stay. Sit. Okay. Sometimes it'd be nice if I could train more than 2 at a time. But I can't. So that's one thing I think they're going to change. But for now, you can do 2. which is nice if you're trying to train or you just want to work out with somebody on the same exercise. And of course, it switches after each set. If I do 10 bench press, then that person gets on the bench, does 10, and then it might switch to a different exercise. The best thing that I think Tonal offers, besides the statistics, metrics, and the communication, which I already spoke on, is the custom workouts. Of course, the device has the angles and the pulley system and all that, and the magnetic weights, which is the staple. Without that, it's nothing. But that's magnificent. So, is the custom workouts, because you can really tailor your workout to the way you want to do your reps and the sets and the resistance and the extra effort programming that you can put into it when you might want to take it off a little bit or bag a little bit. If you put on any of those difficulty modes, it's not going to give you that break very easily. Now, it will spot you, which is a nice mode, the spotter mode, because sometimes I have gotten to 8, 9, or 10 reps and I'm beat, but you can't quit. You got to get those last reps out, and it won't give you the rep if it's a short rep. You got to do a full extension, so it doesn't let you cheat as much as you might want to. So it's breezy. Let me see, but come on, let's go back. Let's go back. Hey, come on. So yeah, I do think that the spotter mode and the extra smart flex and the other modes, you can beat up on them, but the other modes, the chains, which is like lifting chains off the ground, makes you more explosive. Eccentric on the way back, it makes it heavier, and then the smart flex it does what it thinks it should to assist your building. So it has a lot of benefits. So overall, I would give it an A-. And I go to the gym. The reason that the A- is for two reasons. One is you can't replace the gym if you want the social aspect. You can't replace the gym if you want to see other people walk around. But you can replace all the activities darn near. And you can get a great workout really fast. Like in 20 minutes or less, you can get a nice pump on your whole upper body. You can get it faster if you want, but your heart rate is going to be up pretty significantly. And so you got to be aware of that. I think that you can overtrain with it, and I almost did. I had a moment where it's really dark. I had a moment where I felt like I injured my knee, and it wasn't from the tonal. It was from stretching outside of the tonal. So as you're getting older, be careful when you do the upper quad standing stretch, because your knee ligaments and tendons are in that small area, and you can overstretch them very quickly. So that has fortunately subsided. I was able to do some leg work yesterday, and I just ran. So no soreness yet, or in the last few days after that other workout. So I think I'm good. But just to be cognizant that you can overtrain because it's so easy. And that's one of the downfalls is overtraining is probably going to be something for people that are motivated, because you just walk to your wherever and you just get it in. And that's a beauty, but it's also, you have to be cautious. So I think for those who are really interested in making results, just give yourself rest, because everyone who will teach you anything about bodybuilding or even weight training in general, resting muscle groups is very important when you're doing heavy training, not like running cardiovascular, but more of a heavy weight training. You got to give it rest time. So if you do your custom workouts and keep them mixed up. Now that's the one bad thing that Tonal has done, is sometimes when you want to do their workouts, it's all the body. It's like a full body thing. And so you have to find the custom one, the ones that they made that are structured just for the body part you want to work. There are some though, and I found that they've even added some since I bought it in the last 30 days. They've added workouts. So, and I've actually done Tony Horton's workouts that they just added, and they're really intense, and I appreciate those because you get that full intensity and pacing. And you can pause things, but that's not real life. You don't want to pause. You want to pretend like you're in a real workout. So that's the nice part about some of the newer workouts, is the intensity is much higher. And it's not just Tony's. There's some other good trainers on there that will push you. So I'm at 10 minutes. I don't think I missed anything. A- overall. It's worth it. It doesn't meet the social aspect yet. It does meet the entertainment aspect. It does meet the reinforcement. Statistics are off the charts. I don't think they could get really too much better. They can add a couple more graphs, but it really is poignant and to the point, and it gets you the data you need. So hope that was helpful for everybody, and I'm out.